We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. The Jays enter today's matchup with an into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. First and 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one.
We had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
And he just misses with a curveball. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one. Mengden has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. In the air out to left. Fowler's under it. One down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Down the first baseline. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Dyson stands at second with 2 gone. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The only thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 0-1 on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1, the A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Tyler Wade.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Here's the first pitch to him. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Alvarez has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then. But I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Grounded to first. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Here's Rajay Davis now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Rajay Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Alvarado is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Dale Whitehead.
Now in the box. Dale Whiters, he'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Whiters is off at first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays held in check, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Stepping up to the plate, Gil Alvarado. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Henry Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Matt Chapman will be next. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Alvarez has his target. First pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, Hero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he is in there.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's strand at the plate, Rendell Gritchick. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pulled toward right center field. Davis on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 3.
So striding forward now, Boog Powell was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is fine.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Roberto Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Gil Alvarado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the... plate. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Henry Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. High and deep down the left field line. Dyson is after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. Alvarez into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Oakland. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Center fielder number 27, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Two out here and a runner at second. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, Dale Wieters, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Alvarado is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off the 4th for the game.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Now batting, Dustin Fowler. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fowler, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bruce Maxwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Maxwell.
Alvarez has his target. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerard Dyson. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Sanchez has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the. Hatton will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Blue Jays have selected to.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grichuk stands at first with 1 out. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Digging in now, Justin Smoke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Chris Davis now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Powell. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 3-2. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tyler Wade.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
A high fastball is in there. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 3.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, who's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Striding in for Oakland, Roberto Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Popped straight up, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Alvarez has his sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Powell, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. First delivery to him on the way. The curveball that catches the inside corner. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. This is line to left. Fowler is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Sanchez in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Chad Pinder comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 14.
Digging in, Gil Alvarado. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Down the third baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there. 2 down. So striding in, Henry Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Short, hit hard. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Brandon Maurer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Dale Whiters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Powell. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Ready now, Rendell Gritchick. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Whiters, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alvarado has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail 3-2. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing?
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
Stepping into the box, Bruce. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. Ryan Butcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 52.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the eighth.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Chris Davis now, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the belt, the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Real Muto's running. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Real Muto heads for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A pause, and the 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Garcia in foul ground. 1 down. Here's Rajay Davis now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ready with the 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Alvarado is there, 2 down. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Dale Whiters, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. The 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Davis over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. JT Realmuto will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing
Jake Arrieta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Half of the 8th. Mike Moustakas is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
The 0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Gil Alvarado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Arrieta sets, 0-1 on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The A's. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Chris Hatcher will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. High pop-up. Garcia is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here's the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, batting at an even .400. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. Alvarado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty painless. Standing in, Henry Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Second baseman.
In there, strike 1. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for
So
Oakland.
stepping in, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Fowler. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Davis is going to have room out there as he puts. A's are gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the
designated hitter, Prince Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, an impressive 4 for 7. Liner toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there goes Davis. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Davis leads off first with 1 away. They'll try it again from first. Pitch outside, the throw, and a wide throw here as it skips into center field. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ken Giles takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Bruce Maxwell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here, as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Wayne. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Last strike now for Oakland. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Toronto pick up win number 107, best in the division. Jake Arrieta earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, number 36 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics,